Oh, okay. My next question for you, Shawn, man. You know, I'm hearing Keith Thurman is going to be out until next year. He already has two mandatories. His first mandatory is Lamont Peterson, and you're his second mandatory. Lamont became his mandatory in March, and you became his mandatory in April. So if Keith Thurman comes back next year, and his first fight is Lamont Peterson, and you guys, you and Thurman fight sometime in the fall of 2018, what does Shawn Porter do in the meantime?
You know, after I had fought Adrien Browner, they started talking to me about possibly fighting Keith Thurman, and it did. It took a year for that fight to happen. We don't want to go through that again. So we'll maximize the time that we have. But that opportunity to fight Keith Thurman and get that WBC title, that's an opportunity that we don't want to go away. You know, so in the meantime, after this next fight that should be going down in August, we'll figure out what to do after that, and then we'll figure it out. But you know, it's hard to look so far into the future because you never know what the WBC sanctioning body is going to demand, what the WBA sanctioning body is going to demand, what Keith Thurman's going to want to do. You know, so a lot of different avenues to be explored. But at the same time, like I said, we'll definitely make the best of the time that we have and make those decisions as they come. I think right now it's too premature to say we'll have another fight or another two fights because you may look up and you know somebody gets injured and I'm waiting on that guy again, or so on and so forth. You know, so right now the best thing I can tell you is we're looking to fight definitely once, if not twice this year, and then we'll figure out next year when it comes.
Yeah, man, but that shit, if you have to wait till the end of 2018 to fight Thurman, that's a long time, man.
That's a long time. That's a whole, like I said, that's a whole nother year. But that's hindsight because right now we don't anticipate waiting that long to fight Keith Thurman. And then let's not forget that the WBC also knows that Keith Thurman is hurt. They don't want their belt sitting around, and they're wanting me to fight for an interim title against Danny Garcia. You know, so that's also another fight out there being entertained right now. And talked about not only by myself and my team, hopefully by his team, but also by the public as well. So that's another big fight out there.
Yeah, definitely, man. All right, Shawn, if Al Heyman says to you, right, he wants to make Keith Thurman and Errol Spence in the fall before you guys fight, they want to set up a mega unification for 3 titles. Will you be willing to step aside for that fight to happen? Because you know you will be fighting the winner in one fight for 3 titles. What Shawn Porter has to say for that?
You know, willing, no. You know, I want everybody's best. You know, so I don't want to fight Keith Thurman until he comes back and he's completely never any excuses. You know. If it does that,
you kind of still breaking up, Shawn.
Yeah.
Still breaking up. Shawn?
How about now? You got me now?
Yeah.
All right, yeah. Like I'm saying, I don't want to wait. You know, if they're saying, you know, they're putting these. This mega title fight on the line, and then you'll fight the winner. If I'm guaranteed to fight the winner, I want to fight the winner. But let's not forget that I'm guaranteed to fight Keith Thurman right now. You know, so it's a funny business. Like I said, there's a lot of avenues that are made, and a lot of hurdles that you have to step over. But you know, we have to figure it out when those times come. You know, right now. And my mind is winning this next fight and hearing what the WBC wants me to do and what Keith Thurman is going to do and then moving forward from there.
Oh, okay. You my next question for you, Shawn, man. If you Bone Thugs and Harmony and Machine Gun Kelly, and you are from Cleveland, Ohio, man, I want to see Bone Thugs and Harmony and Machine Gun Kelly open up for you while you enter the ring, man. How's the chances of seeing that happening?
Man, listen, let me tell you, I'm a big Bone fan. When I was young, I might have been 7 or 8 when they was just coming out. And because I was in Cleveland, my aunt had tapes of them that was, you know, just like they release mixtapes now, underground records now. My aunt had those tapes before they was on the radio and all that kind of stuff. So I really just, you know, heard them at a young age and gravitated towards their style. Fast forward to now, MGK has that same type of fast rhythm, style, and technique to his game, and I love both those acts, you know. But when it comes to me coming out to a fight, the music that I use, I always wanted to be something that's up tempo, that's gonna make the crowd dance, but that's also gonna move their spirit, you know. So my whole thing, even since for the day one when I turned pro, has been some sort of gospel music. Sometimes lately I've been mixing it in with a little bit of rap. But my whole thing is spreading my message, whether that's me actually verbally using it or like I said, being able to use some music to come out to. So I don't think you'll ever see Bone or MGK bring me out, but that's a fight. You know, maybe we'll set something up, a show, something like that sometime, and get it cracking.
Yeah, man, that would be dope. Bone Thugs is my favorite rap group, man. Been a fan of them for years, and MGK, man, he's a dope rapper. So it would definitely be a treat to see, because most of these boxes is always bringing out someone. So it's definitely see Cleveland, Ohio representing for Cleveland, Ohio, man. But I'm gonna switch it up.
I always say, man, it's the two greatest rap groups out there is either Bone or Outkast all time, you know. So those are two of the greatest, to me, two of the greatest rap groups out there. And for Bone to do what they did in the West Coast, being from Cleveland back then and even now, being able to still drop something and it be hot and relevant and, you know, something that people in this age like is pretty awesome to see. I think they going over 20 years now with this rap game.